Before I start this video, I'd like to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as the last one. Yes, I'm filming 2 videos on the same day, trying to be a good YouTuber. Yes, my hair is frizzy. Yes, my curls are uneven. Let's get started. I asked you guys on Twitter to send me some questions a couple of weeks ago, and I did record that. I just didn't like the lighting. I feel like I filmed on an off day. Didn't really like it. I'm just gonna refilm it because I just want to put like good energy out in YouTube, you know, like vibes, just like positive vibes. I'm going to re-answer these questions, and let's just do it. Let's do it. Also, I feel like squeaky boots. Anyways, what are your favorite animes? My favorite animes, I love Mawaru Penguin Drum. I would say that's my favorite anime of all time. Other than that, I love Fruits Basket. I love Sailor Moon. I'm really into Durarara right now. Yeah, those are like my favorites, honestly. Favorite makeup brands, Sugar Pill, #1 favorite. Other than that, I do love Kat Von D, NYX Cosmetics. Those are like my top 3 go-tos. Favorite YouTubers. My favorite YouTubers are Kelly Eden, Nudarella, Ava Gordy, she's hilarious. As far as beauty, I do love Thomas Halbert. I think he's hilarious and very honest and outspoken. I really admire him a lot. Your first ever makeup products that you purchased. The first palette that I ever purchased, it was when I first started working at Hot Topic, and it was the Urban Decay Electric palette. One of the girls that worked seasonally with me, she was wearing Gonzo on her eyes, and I was like, what is that? She was like, oh, it's from the Electric palette, and I ended up investing in it, and I would say it's a very good investment because if it wasn't for that palette, I wouldn't be experimenting with color. So yeah, fun fact. How old are you and your boyfriend, and how long y'all been together? I'm 23. I just turned 23 in January, and then Anthony turns 25 in July. Next month, April 13th, will be 6.5 years. So yeah, he's a cool guy. Pretty cool guy. Pretty cool dude. What kind of badges and pins do you have on your vest? Oh, I knew this was a question and I didn't pull out my vest. Let me get readjusted. Okay, so this is my vest that I wear all the time. First, let's start with the cutest, my prized possessions. Bee and Puppy Cat pins. These are from undeaddee, and crap, I know her personal Instagram. It's Stephanie by Day, but her bemagicalstudio. That's her pin. Little pin site. I have this Magical Girl Gang pin as well. Can you even read that? It's so shiny. There we go. And then I also have this cute little unicorn. I believe these two are from crap, I have the name in my head. The Pink Samurai. Below that, I do have a Tuxedo Sam patch. This is from the Mauya in the Ontario Mills Mall. They had several Sanrio patches. I was stuck for 5 minutes trying to decide which ones that I wanted. Under B, I do have this magic conch, and she's so glittery. This is from claygrahamart, and he's one of my favorite pin makers ever since I started collecting pins, since I found him. And I do have this kawaii little sparkly one, and that one is from 100 Soft or 100% Soft on Instagram. Below that, I do have this Gotham Girl. Oh my god, please work with me. Gotham Girl little badge, and that is from bemagicalstudio as well. And then I do have this Diva pin, and I got this one from Box Lunch. Under that, I do have this Final Fantasy patch. Oh my god, I forgot her name. ohhisusiepie. She made that one, and I got that at one of the first pin events that I ever went to. And below that, I have this other Diva pin, and she's so cute. She's shiny, and that one is from Mammalbutt. There's a lot on this vest. On the back, I do have my Little Twin Stars patch. That is from the Mauya as well, and it was like the Hello Sanrio patches. I have This one, oh my god, if I could remember her name, I will link it down below, but I seriously can't remember it right now. Lastly, I do have this big bag patch. It says Babe with the Power because Labyrinth is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I got it, the version with the gold sequins, so it's like super sparkly and cute. Yeah, that's my vest that I wear almost all the time. Favorite pin creators. I love, oh my phone is so bright. I love Just Peachy. April is my girl. I love Bemagicalstudio, claygrahamart, arcadehealer, Jelly Ultra. Pinbot Shop also has some really cute, like, I got my Rainbow Bright pin from there. They have like the original Care Bears, strawberry shortcake as well, but like the good strawberry shortcake, not like the new one that looks like a troll. But yeah, those are my favorites right now off the top of my head. What finally got you to start making YouTube videos? I had it on my mind for a while, but I always doubted myself, and I don't know, one day like I saw that Goth Fruits, follow him, had a YouTube, and he would film everything from his iPhone and like edit with his iPhone and everything, and I was like, well, if I have those resources, then I can do it. And like now, like I feel so much better. I have a camera that I saved up for just to put out better content for you guys. Seeing him do that just with an iPhone, I was just like, I'm just gonna try it. If I don't like it, I can just delete everything and pretend that it never happened. I'm glad that I did though. As hard as it is for me to keep up with uploading weekly like I want to, I do enjoy creating YouTube content for you guys. Favorite Overwatch characters and names. I main Diva and Symmetra. I have been dabbling in Zenyatta and Soldier 76, and I am enjoying it so far. How you met your significant other. This is kind of a long story. I might go off on a tangent, so here's your warning. I was a sophomore, and he was a junior, and I had a 7th period class, and they would give us snacks, but we would have to go to the library. So I went with a couple of my friends in that class to go get snacks in the library, and you have to pass by this rail where my boyfriend and his friends would hang out after school. One day he just like asked me for an orange juice, and I was like, boop, and I like tossed it, and I was like, oh my god, like he knows, he talked to me, because I had a crush on him since like since like I was a sophomore, a little bit before that. After that, we just kind of kept running into each other. I went to Warped Tour that summer, and this dude that I was dating at the time, he wanted to go see The Devil Wears Prada, so I was like, okay, whatever, let's go. In the crowd, like while we were waiting, I saw my boyfriend like now, and I was just like, there has to be like 1,000 people here at Warped Tour right now. And I ran into him. Like, the universe, this is lame. I feel like the universe just like put us together. After that, I started talking to this guy Ben on Facebook. Like, we just randomly started talking, and platonically. He was like, oh, who do you hang out with? And I was like kind of a loner, like towards the end of high school, and I was like, oh, I just hang out in the library by myself. He was like, you should hang out like with me. My boyfriend actually hung out there, and then we just started talking randomly, and it turns out that I was like, oh, like I've had a crush on you since like I was a sophomore. And he was like, oh, well, I've had a crush on you since like I was a freshman in your 8th grade. And I was just like, we should date. Yeah, I would say it worked out. I mean, it's been almost 7 years. October will be our 7th year anniversary, so yeah, he's the best. I knew I was gonna just like give like my whole freaking love story with that, but yeah, I'm really happy. Best band you've seen live? I would say No Doubt. I've seen No Doubt several times because my mom loves them, and then her love for them kind of like was embedded in my brain. So No Doubt, every time I see them, they're great. Yeah, that was an easy question. What would your ideal Pokemon team be if Pokemon were real? Shaman, Jigglypuff, Pachirisu, Espeon, Mew, and Horsey. I just want it to be diverse but also cute. It probably won't work out, but I'll probably try it like in one of my Pokemon games. Favorite Sailor Scout? If you count Chibiusa, I would say Chibiusa for sure. but if you don't, Sailor Neptune. One makeup product you couldn't live without. Concealer, but if you count eyelashes, do eyelashes count? I would say eyelashes. What Pokemon do you relate the most to? I would say Jigglypuff, because she's cute, but also gets grumpy when she doesn't get the recognition that she deserves. Yes, I love Jigglypuff. I've always loved Jigglypuff since I was younger, so. What's 3 of your all-time favorite games to play? I would say Spyro, Year of the Dragon, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, again nostalgia also because that was my first Zelda game, and I think it's one of the best games ever in the whole world. Also, Game Informer agrees, top 300 games of all time, got #1, so. The last one would be Kirby 64. These are just like all nostalgic games to me. It's super cute. I love Kirby. That's when I like fell in love with Waddle Dee, and that's why I have like my Waddle Dee tattoo. Yeah, that's just like one of like, I just love that game. What did you study? I didn't study anything. I let my depression and anxiety get the best of me, and I dropped out of high school. But you know, just girly things. Who inspires you in makeup and in real life? In real life, I would say my mom. My mom's just like a freaking, she's badass. You know, she raised 2 kids by herself. We don't have our dad in our lives. For her to raise both of us and like teach herself how to drive and like work her minimum wage jobs, like, and she's a Cancer and she didn't break down, like, girl, she's the best. Also, my best friend Lauren, from what I can remember, she's been certified for makeup twice, and she just got her esthetician's license, and we're a lot alike. I feel like if she can do it, then maybe I can eventually get to that point where I'm like ready to take that step and get certified. Because as of right now, I'm self-taught. Like, I feel like that's obvious. As far as makeup, I do love, it's Rosa, I love Samantha Robin Dahl, I think that's how you say her last name, she's from Canada, she's the best. I love Kimberly Margarita, my girl, Sade, Mermaid Thug Life, she's the best. Rocio Seha with an underscore, really good with color as well. Succubus, but with the V, she's really good, like I love her no brow looks. Is that it? I think that is it, you guys. And thank you for sending me questions. I didn't think that I would get questions. I'm glad that I did. If you guys have any more questions for me, just put them down below. Maybe I'll do another one. Because I did ask people on Twitter, I didn't ask anyone on Instagram, I didn't ask anyone here. So maybe next time I'll get more questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.